So now everybody has to work from home. At least that's what it might look like for the next few weeks and months as the coronavirus spreads around the world. And maybe you're excited about that. Maybe you've always wanted to try and work from home and your boss has never wanted to give you permission or the opportunity. So now suddenly you've got this opportunity. Except as you think about it, you realize your boss doesn't even know how to use Skype. And the last few times you've tried to run a conference call, it's been a disaster. You know, Rob's always got his phone on mute, and Jenna never knows where the mute button is and has got all sorts of barking dogs in the background and all the rest. And then you think about your team, and even when you're working under one roof, you can hardly coordinate things. Your manager doesn't trust you, and the supervision is chaos. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not as bad as you think. In fact, I'd like to suggest to you that working from home is brilliant, that you will actually love it if, and only if, you change your mindset. You see, working from home doesn't mean taking your work home. It doesn't mean taking what you've got at the office and then replicating it in your home. That's the biggest mistake that people who try to work from home make, that they try to turn their home into their office. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to do things differently. So yes, some of us are going to be forced to work from home. Some of us are going to enjoy trying to work from home. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to help you to get up to speed very, very quickly. We've put together a 5-module video course that will help you to set up your home office, to understand what it's going to take to make a success of it, to deal with some of the common questions that are asked, and to help you overcome some of the common mistakes that are made by people who start working from home. How would I know about that? Well, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Graham Codrington. I'm a global speaker, scenario planner, and futurist working with a company called TomorrowToday Global. We've been in business for 18 years, and every single one of those 18 years we have spent working from home, working virtually. Seriously, in 18 years we've never paid a cent in rentals, and we've been able to build a team. We've had over 100 people in our team over those 18 years, spread all around the world, and we do it all virtually. We do it all from home. So we have experience, and more than experience, I can tell you, we love working from home. I know that there are challenges. I've had those challenges too. I live in a home with a wife and 3 teenage daughters. As they became teenagers and grew up through their teen years, working from home was not always the most fun thing to do, with lots of interruptions and noise and bustle and sometimes a few slamming doors, it must be said. It can be a challenge working in a small home. You can see we've got kind of reasonably open plan house behind us here, and to create a little bit of space even to record this video and get silence and no interruptions can be a bit of a challenge. It can be a bit of a challenge to explain to your friends and family that in fact you do work, even though you happen to be in a t-shirt and shorts. You definitely are working. And it can be a challenge to tell friends to not just pop in for tea because you're working from home, which means you're not really working. I get it. I've experienced all of these things. I've experienced people thinking differently about what I do for a living and the fact that I do work from home and don't have any offices. And I've experienced all of the frustrations that you are maybe anticipating. But you know what? Having said all of that, I still love it. I love getting up in the morning at the time I want to get up. I'll tell you which time that is on the course. You might like to take a guess. Do you think I get up really early and do a little bit of work before everybody else? Or do you think I maybe get up a little bit later and I'm just pushing my hair down in place just in time for the 9 o'clock check-in with the team? But I love having that flexibility. I love the distractions. I love the fact that I can be home with my wife and with my pets and with my children. And I love the fact that I can take a gap during the day to do things that maybe people who are working can't do. I've attended school functions and picked kids up from school. We've done wonderful things together because I work from home. I love the fact that I can go running and take a break and have a swim and go and sit in the garden. Sometimes just lie on the lawn and look at the clouds in the middle of the day. It's wonderful. I love all of these things, but mainly, mostly, I love not being caught in rush hour traffic. I mean, honestly, rush hour traffic and sitting in that commute every day would do my head in, and I cannot tell you how much I love not being in rush hour traffic. So when we started our business 18 years ago, we decided to go virtual immediately. 18 years ago was before smartphones. It was before fiber, and there was no 3G even. It was before even decent laptops, to be honest. And we made it work. We learned a lot of lessons. We made a lot of mistakes, but we made it work. And now our team would choose nothing else. This is what we want to do. And we would like to share what we've learned with you. And we know this is a time that this might be really necessary. You know, it's a tough time in 2020 with the coronavirus all around us. Some people are loving the fact that there's an opportunity to try working from home, but then they're worried because the kids are at home. They obviously worried about this disease that's going around. They're also worried that being at home is going to mean that their boss has a different attitude towards them, and that in a bad way. And some people have already begun to see this. Let's understand that your bosses, your companies are struggling right now as well. They don't want you probably to work from home. They maybe have said that over the years. They don't have a choice now with the way that we're needing to quarantine or lock down our countries to respond to this virus. So they're freewheeling, spinning at the moment, your bosses. And you know what? Maybe it's time for you to just step up. Don't wait for permission to future-proof your career and to future-proof your life. Working from home is definitely an option. We'll show you some of the research that shows just how brilliant it is and how productive and happier and more connected people actually are when they work from home. So don't wait for permission. Show your boss that this could work, that you can make it work, and that you and your team can be productive and contribute even though you're working from home. So we've put this course together for you to help you get a head start and a kick start into working from home. So there are 5 modules on this course, which means that there are 5 videos. They're roughly 30 minutes each, not much longer than that. There's a little workbook that goes with them that will give you some cheat sheets, some info sheets, and just some of the key takeaways. And then if you watch the videos, these 5 videos will take you through everything you need to think about. It'll show you some of the common mistakes that are made. It'll answer some of the common questions that are asked. And it's a very practical guide to take you through and get set up. It's something you could share with your boss as well if they're still in the process of making a decision. The 5 modules are the following. The first module is, we think, the most important thing that needs to happen. We've called it Change Your Mind First, figuring out how you want to work. And this is about the fact that setting up your home office is a lot more than just setting up a desk and a computer and a place to work. It's about changing the way you think about work. And if you can understand this, and if you can share this information with your team and your boss before you transition home, it really will make all the difference in the world. And so in Module 1, we talk about the initial setup. We talk about thinking about your time and thinking about what a day will look like for you. And it's all about changing your mind. The second module is about technology and what technology you need and how you need to think through technology, and then how to not be trapped by your technology. It's what you need, how you set it up, but then also how you use it and how you shape your home office so that it works for you rather than you working for it. Module 3 is about communication. And honestly, if you get communication wrong, working from home is going to be a disaster. So we'll talk about all sorts of communications, and then of course, specifically, we'll give you our top tips for running a virtual meeting and managing a virtual team and the communication that is needed there. We'll talk everything from technology, platforms, apps, and ideas to some very clever stuff that we've picked up over the years. Module 4 is about really gaining the advantages of working from home. We know some of the disadvantages, but there are huge advantages, not just to your well-being and enjoyment of life, but actually to productivity, efficiency, team dynamics, employee engagement, and we'll even share some amazing research that was done where a company did the most insane 2-year piece of experimentation on everybody in their business, and it really taught us a lot. So how to get advantage not just now, but also after the coronavirus chaos is all over. And then finally, Module 5 is about developing and looking after yourself. We can't forget that when you move to your home office, you're also taking some responsibility for your HR, IT, professional development, personal wellness, and so on. And so Module 5, our final module, pulls all of that together and looks at some of the things outside just sitting at a desk at a computer, what really makes a home office work long term. So we've worked with corporates for many years on these issues. In fact, just earlier this year, I did a session on virtual teams with a global pharmaceutical company's Asia and Africa team. We had a conference in Thailand, and the topic of my workshop for the afternoon was this whole issue of virtual teams. In fact, we have corporate products that we've put together for many years that have helped companies think about leading without authority, leading remotely, leading virtual teams, and working from home. So we've taken all of that experience that we've got over many years working with corporates, and we've now packaged it for individuals like you. We know that some people are a little bit nervous about going home and doing some work from home. Besides the nervousness of the coronavirus and some of the issues around our health, there's a nervousness about whether you're going to be able to work from home, to be productive, to show your boss that you're still contributing. And we know that you can, and we know what you need to do in order to be able to contribute and be productive and do your job, and do it in a way that's good for you and for your family and in the space that you have at home. So we have the experience, and we know that we can help you. And what we really want to do is to take all of the work that we've been doing, plus our own personal experience, and put it into your hands to give you the very best possible chance of success. You know, the work that we do with corporates, we charge thousands of dollars for doing it. When we put a video course together like this for our clients, we typically charge in the region of $500 for the course. But we know that this is a course that everybody needs at the moment. So we really want to make it accessible, and we've priced it now at $19.95. We really hope that that's a price point that will work for you. If we could, we would just love to give this course away for free. We think it's really valuable, and we know that people are going to need it. But I'm sure that you understand, just like you, we're working really hard to try and get through this crisis and put some food on the table for our families. So we've priced this course at $19.95, and we hope that that is a good price for you. But we will give you a money-back guarantee. If you sign up for the course and it wasn't what you were expecting, and it doesn't help you to set up at home and get a head start in working from home, we will gladly refund you in full, no questions asked, on a 30-day back guarantee. So there really is no risk for you to give it a go. But just in case you're still thinking about it, what we've also done is we've added in, just for the price of $19.95, we have added in access to the Future of Work Academy. The Future of Work Academy is a set of online courses that our team has put together over the last 3 or 4 years. We did some research a number of years ago looking at the skills that will be required for the future of work. Skills that will be required when we are living in a world of digitization, of automation, of robotics. And we identified 8 key skills, and we put together a series of online courses. and we put it in an online academy called the Future of Work Academy. This is a monthly subscription that people pay to get it, and we're going to give that a 1-month subscription for free as part of this work from home program. Even if you come back for a refund on the work from home program, you'll still get your free month at the academy. So there really honestly is no risk here, and we're wanting you to feel that you're getting great value from us for your money. The Future of Work Academy gives you a wonderful opportunity to develop skills that are really going to be in demand in the rest of the 2020s, even after this coronavirus crisis is over. So there's no risk at all. You don't need to panic buy. You don't need to buy stuff that you're going to regret. This hopefully is a rock solid purchase for you right now. So please go to this website here, this website, Work From Home Corona. You'll see a number of courses actually there. The one you're looking for is the Work From Home Startup course. And so again, go to workfromhomecorona.com, all one word, and you'll get the course. Just a reminder, you'll get 5 modules, 5 videos of about 30 minutes each with notes attached to them that will take you through every aspect of what you need to get started and be successful at home. You'll learn from us, people who are not just experts because we've thought about it, studied about it, read about it. We're not just experts because suddenly we need to put a course together that makes sense. We've been living this life for 18 years and we love it, and we'd like to show you how to get the most out of it as well. In addition to the course, you're also going to get access to the Future of Work Academy for a month. And if you don't like any of that, there is a money-back guarantee, and so there really is no risk. Go and give it a go now. Go now to workfromhomecorona.com and get access to the course. You can start working on it immediately, and it is the type of thing that you can show your boss, that you can work together with your team to make sure that when you need to work from home, that you can do it in a way that is successful, that gets you through the crisis that we're facing now, and hopefully sets you up with fantastic skills when we come out the other side of all of this chaos and the world gets back to whatever normal is going to look like after that. Good luck and all the best as you learn what it takes to work from home.